on some throttle to keep the car planted to the ground. Any little bit of lift would definitely spin the car around, I think. 46 degrees out, not too bad. Third gear is the sweet spot. Woo! Third gear is good for everything in this car. You know, this car would be a lot harder to drive this fast if I didn't have these seats in here. These seats really hold you in a lot. If anybody else has driven a road like this, you'll know going uphill is a lot easier to go fast than it is going downhill. I think because going downhill, you got a lot of momentum carrying you. And through those corners, if you're not carrying a little bit of throttle, you're not going to stay planted through those corners. So when you're going downhill, it's easier to go faster, and at the same time you need to be in the throttle a little bit so you're going even faster, which I think just makes going downhill a lot harder to drive. A lot easier to lose traction is kind of what I'm saying. So I always go just a little bit easier downhill and smoother. Traction control kicked in there a little bit. Just a tight corner. Not really on the throttle at all, so. And I have the traction control fully engaged. There's really no need to turn it on track mode or all the way off out here. I'm not driving hard enough. I am driving aggressively, but not enough to where traction control needs to be turned off. Traction control is a great tool, so if you do have a mistake, it'll help you out a little bit. It's your friend. Traction control is your friend, except for something like an autocross course, because corners are so tight and you're in the power band at a low mile an hour, you're really apt to spin. So you want traction control completely turned off in autocross, in my opinion.